words. And now I will talk about the training words. The training words relate about the business planning. Address, 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 address. Avoid, avoid, avoid. Demonstrate, demonstrate. Develop, develop, develop. Evaluate, evaluate. Gather, 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 gather. Offer, offer, offer. Primarily, primarily, primarily. Risk, risk, risk. Strategy, strategy, strategy. Strong, strong, strong. Substitution, substitution. And now I will explain the new words, some new words. The first is address. Address, I think it's the same as the presentation. Presentation, for example, I will have a address in the tomorrow. A bread, a bread. For example, the accident could have been avoided. Demonstrate, demonstrate. If the meaning when you want to there are some problem. You want to explain. You want to make clearly problems, or you want to know is right or wrong. You have to demonstrate. For example, how much money do you need to demonstrate that you very rich? Develop, develop. It's the same. The meaning is increase, increase. For example, increase the weight, the height. When you grow up, you develop. For example, the economist, the is the economist Vietnam is developing, evaluate. I mean, it's the same. Appreciate. You want to need, want to get more information. On information, all the information is very important. You have to, you need more information to evaluate it. Gather is, for example, when after the lesson, the teacher always gather the main idea. The main idea is help a student clearly understand clearly, understand more and more. Offer, offer. Or in the class when you study, you know about information. You have a idea. You have a offer. And primarily is I think is the mean is a mean the the first most important, for example, when you go to school, you have to study. The first most important is a study. You have to study, and otherwise you can enjoy the activities, or you can do many things. But the thing, the primary things is you have to study. Risk is the mean the chain of the loss or the damage. For example, when you go to school, you it's the rain and you don't bring umbrella, it mean you unlucky, or you going out with my friend, or when you have a girlfriend, you going out with them, but you don't bring the money. So it's, I think it's you have you have to you have to bear the risk, and strong means the healthy, the each person want to have a want to have want to good healthy. And the last is the substitution substitution is mean um, is the same replace. Or for example, when you have a thing, the thing is order, and you want to buy a new thing, you have to replace it. You have to substitution. And strategy. For example, when you when you like the girl, you want to plot the girl, you have to maybe make a strategy to plot the girl. Okay, thank you for listening.